Playing video games is a great fun experience that takes people away from their realities while providing plenty of relief from stress. While most games highlight the freedom and entertainment contained within, there are many moments in certain games that require a double take. These strange and disturbing moments often go unnoticed, but can be pretty messed up if you really think about it. So in today's video, we're taking a look at 10 messed up moments in games that nobody talks about. Before we jump into it, thumbs up, subscribe, and ring the notification bell for future updates. This is Gameatology. Number 10. The Mimics on Dark Souls. Most games are pretty straightforward. If you see a wooden chest somewhere, there's a big chance you're going to try to open it and see if there's some cool items or clues to the game you might need. However, in the Kingdom of Lordran on the game Dark Souls, the game developers decided to put a spin on that usual trope. Some wooden chests which you might think hold treasures are actually mimics, enemy creatures who disguise themselves as treasure chests. When an adventurer comes to check on it, these monsters will grab and sink its teeth-looking appendages into them. To add to the gory design, it's not even teeth that fills the chest, it's actually spiked fingers that attack with absolute horror as it tries to run after you. Number 9. Genocide on Yoshi's Woolly World. Set in a world where the characters and environment are made up of yarn and cloth, Yoshi's Woolly World lets you control Yoshi as you swallow enemies and flutter jump towards the next level. The overall theme of the game is made to be kid-friendly, from the game's design to things your characters can do. Instead of producing eggs, Yoshi can make balls of yarn and throw it as a weapon, despite its pleasant theme and rather adorable gameplay. It's the actual storyline of the game that can raise an eyebrow if you think about it. See, on this knitted island filled with yarn Yoshis, the evil Magic Koopa Kamek appears to turn the Yoshis into bundles of yarn that his master Baby Bowser needs to build his soft fluffy castle. If you really think about it, our Yoshi is trying to save his entire race from being turned into raw material for a knitted castle made of his yarn Yoshi buddies. Turning these lovable creatures into non-existent yarn, to which all things in this world is made from, seems like a convoluted and upfront life cycle at a rapid pace. So when Kamek actually turns all the Yoshis into simple yarn, that's some genocide on a massive scale, and our little yarn dinosaurs need to defeat Kamek and Baby Bowser to rescue their friends and save the day. Number 8. Heavy Rain lets you saw off your finger. Heavy Rain is an interactive thriller action-adventure video game that involves the mystery of the origami killer, who uses long periods of rainfall to drown his victims. In trying to piece this mystery, players interact with the game as the protagonists, with every decision and action during the game actually affecting the whole storyline. In the game, the main protagonist, Ethan, is faced with a task from the origami killer that requires him to slice off his own finger. The killer even gives Ethan, and you as the player, the option of either using a knife, an axe, or a pair of pliers to do it. And no matter how much whiskey you take in the game, it won't stop Ethan's grimacing cries of pain. Number 7. The Boss on Kirby's Dream Land 3. The much-loved Kirby's Dream Land 3 on the Super NES is the 5th Kirby series game published by Nintendo in 1997. In the game, Kirby tries to go through levels and defeat obstacles and enemies to finish the game. Kirby's abilities already are pretty messed up if you ask us, with Kirby able to somehow eat enemies and absorb their abilities to use as weapons. Kirby also has some weird boss enemies too, like Dream Land 3's secret final boss, which spews red ovals that look like blood at Kirby. This is even noted as a rare instance of graphic violence in a first-party Nintendo game, and mostly flew under the radar. Number 6. Katamari Damacy. Katamari Damacy is an interesting 3D puzzle action video game that revolves around the game's prince, who's tasked by his father, the king of all cosmos, to rebuild the moon, stars, constellations by rolling a magical Katamari ball around various locations until the ball grows huge enough to become a star. Apparently, the king of all cosmos accidentally destroyed everything in the first place and gave the job to his son, the prince, to bring back all the celestial bodies. The thing is, as you grow your Katamari ball, you start collecting really unbelievable stuff, with items ranging from small thumbtacks, pets, actual humans on the street, to more enormous objects such as mountains or even whole countries. You can even hear people making a sound as your Katamari ball keeps rolling along. Number 5. Batman gives some heavy hits. On most Batman video games, such as Arkham Asylum and Arkham Knight, the gameplay attracts so many people who are really impressed by the button sequence fight scenes that really lets Batman give it to the bad guys. With Batman being the protagonist, it's easy to disregard the blatant violence as Batman, or you as the controller applies direct heavy hits to the enemy's head, body, and other parts, while all floating for dramatic effect in slow motion. Sure, the bad guys had it coming, but even if it's a way to show off a non-lethal manner of taking down the bad guys, there are some really strong hits that even the one playing the game can feel. Number 4. The Russian Mission on Modern Warfare 2. One of the most controversial missions on any video game, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, featured a level where players could participate in a mass shooting at a Russian airport. The plot of the No Russian level revolves around an undercover CIA agent named Joseph Allen, who attempts to gain the trust of a Russian tourist, Vladimir Makarov, with the mission requiring them not to speak Russian, thus the title of the level. In the level, the players along with 3 other gunmen exit an elevator and proceed to shoot at a large group of civilians at an airport security checkpoint. This level of the game sparks significant controversy as it lets players partake in a terrorist attack, although the player can also choose not to shoot anyone at all, or shoot the gunmen, with the gunmen being able to retaliate and causes the player to fail the mission. Number 3. Sniper Elite X-Ray Kills. Sniper Elite is a tactical shooter video game series that uses stealth and distance to attack enemies as players play the role of efficient snipers. The game is popular for its slow-motion type kill perspective, where the bullet cam frequency setting allows you to actually see the bullet penetrate automatically X-ray views of your enemy's body. Much like how Mortal Kombat gained its notoriety, there's just something about the viciously gory, as long as it's just in video games. Number 2. Until Dawn kills off the cast. The interactive drama horror game Until Dawn revolves around 8 adults who need to survive on Blackwood Mountain. Choices in the game lead playable characters to either survive or die, as players find clues that can help solve the mystery. The thing is, you can play as all different characters and see different storylines, but in the end, your player surviving, you'll have to watch all the other characters die absolutely gruesome deaths. Number 1. The Sad Sasquatch on Red Dead Redemption. On the modified expansion Undead Nightmare of Red Dead Redemption, players can explore the Wild West to find the cause and cure a zombie plague. In one of the early missions, a man tasks the protagonist, John Marston, to hunt down a Sasquatch, or Bigfoot, only to find the creature with its entire family dead, and the creature itself simply sitting down begging for you to end its misery. While people may have been excited to hunt down Bigfoot in GTA, there's something somber and sad about this particular Sasquatch, and the scenario you find it in. So what do you think about these 10 messed up moments in games that nobody talks about? Sound off in the comment section below, and if you enjoyed the video, thumbs up, subscribe, and ring the notification bell for future updates. Until next time.